Brad and Sam are here to take your questions. Please raise your hand if you have a question. We're going to start back left.
Brad, first, just can you take us through that second goal? Obviously, that's a highlight that I'm sure is going to live on for quite some time.
It started with a great stick at our line from Bluesky, and then I just tried to get inside and get a puck on net. I don't really, to be honest, know what happened. I haven't seen a replay. It just found its way in, so it's a good feeling.
Front right.
Sam, just what can you say about the playoff? The guy beside you's put in another 2 goals tonight, 10 goals in the playoffs.
I mean, it's those big moments when you need guys to step up. Time and time again, he's there to produce. Yeah, I'll stop. That's good.
Front left.
Yeah, for both of you guys, your guys are out. You're 1 win away. Sam, first for you, just what did you guys learn about how tough it is to get that 16th win last year after going up 3-0 and then Edmonton forcing 7? And Brad, you've been in this situation as well. Just how tough is it to get that final win?
Yeah, I mean, the more times you're in a situation like this, the more comfortable you're going to be. We've been staying in the moment very well, all postseason. And, it's just about handling your day. And, we did what we set out to do today, and now it's about recovering and getting back at it in a couple days.
Front right.
Sam felt like maybe you had a bit more to say about Brad there. Last time you guys were at the podium, he gave you the cue to wrap it up. I'm just wondering what stands out about his personality and how he influences the team with his voice.
That's what you need at this time of year. Everyone's nervous at times, and when you got personalities like that in the room, it just settles everything down, and we're all about having fun here.
Back left.
Sam, your line has been tasked with guarding McDavid's line or Draisaitl throughout the series, and how good did it feel to see Barkov get on the score sheet at even strength and create a goal against that line?
Yeah, I mean it's a team effort defending guys like that. We've known all series that the challenge is there for us. No one really cares in our locker room who's producing at when. It's just a matter that someone is at the right times, and that's what we've had.
Front right.
Brad, after all you've seen and done, do you still get nervous?
Not really, no. To be honest with you, I said this to my wife, the most nervous I've been in years was before game 1, just the amount of time we had kind of leading up to it. But that morning when I woke up, it kind of left. It's more just kind of sitting waiting, more just antsy than anything, but not nervous. I mean, it's going to play out the way it's going to play out, and said it a ton of times. We're just enjoying the moment. It's a special time, special memories we're going to have forever. So yeah, just not really nervous, just excited.
Right side, second row.
Sam, you talked about how you guys defended tonight. What was, I guess, the key to limiting their guys tonight? Was that the best that you guys played defensively? It seemed like even like you were upset when McDavid did get that goal, just the way that you guys had played defensively tonight.
I think I'm upset every time they get a goal. But no, I think when we're moving like we are, we're supporting the puck both offensively and defensively. That's when we're at our best. We've talked about take away their time and space. Make them as uncomfortable as we possibly can, and that leads to a lot of our offense. So that's what our focus is.
Take a few more for the guys on the right side standing up.
Yeah, Sam here. It's Pierre. I'm thinking about the kind of defensive performance your team had tonight that seems to come naturally when you guys really need it. And when Paul Maurice was hired 3 years ago, your team led the league in offense, had won the President's Trophy, but your GM said at the time that he made the hire to change the way you guys play come playoff time. Is tonight an example of that kind of hire coming through?
Yeah, I mean, certainly it's the mindset of the group. We're all bought into it. It feels like when we're defending at our best, we have the puck a little bit more. You learn when it doesn't go well. When certainly from game to game, there's improvements we can make, and I think we were probably defending a little bit less because maybe we had the puck a little bit because we're supporting it that much more, and that's what makes it better when we're defending.
Left side, second row.
Brad, you're the first player in NHL history to score 5 goals in the Stanley Cup Final on 2 different teams. What would a young Brad Marchand from 2011 say about this Brad Marchand in 2025?
Man, that guy's good looking. probably be it. It's just how it plays out sometimes. It just sometimes you get balances, sometimes you don't. But definitely, he'd be grateful to be in this opportunity and have another opportunity to be in the finals and be part of a really good team for sure.
Right side, second row.
So we all know the Oilers have been blasting Pink Pony Club after their wins. Do you guys have a go-to victory anthem, or are you still searching for the perfect song?
No, we got a couple that we play when we win. What their names are, I'm not sure.
Any Latin songs?
Sorry?
Any Latin songs?
I don't know. That would be a nice addition, though. But you got to ask Rearsy. I don't know what he's playing. I don't know the names of anything.
Stay on the second row, right side.
Brad, you guys in the first period in this series, you've scored at least 2 goals in every first period. You've outscored them 11-4. Some of that's on special teams, but you got to earn the power plays. Why have you guys come out and been that good in the first period in this series?
I think we learned pretty early that we need to be prepared. They scored in the first minute and a half of the first game. They have the ability to take over from the drop of the puck. So I think it's just an example of understanding that we need to be prepared for the start of games and to be able to match their their skill level and their ability to score. If we want to defend that, we've got to be prepared to play.
We'll take 2 more questions. Left side, front row.
Sam Bennett's production this postseason, how has he taken it to this level? I just heard Matthew Tkachuk say something about maturity, but I'm sure it's more than that.
I mean, I think we've talked about it so much. It's just his game translates so well to this time of year. He creates so much room for himself. That line's been put in some very big and tough situations, and they've just produced time and time again. So we got all the confidence in the world, in them.
1 more, left side, second row.
Brad, there was a lot of talk with a quick turnaround that one of the teams might not have the legs to play. You look like you had lots of legs today, and you're 37 years old. Why is that?
So it's one of those things where you just sometimes you have them, sometimes you don't. I think the biggest thing with our group is we rely on our depth, and like Rhino said earlier, we rely on different guys to step up at different times. Whether you feel good or not, you're expected to do a job and play a certain way. And when we do that, we play well. So just how it plays out sometimes.
Thank you for your time, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Coach Maurice will be here shortly.